This life is a product of what? Not forces from outside, but internal forces. There are powers and forces from outside that want to cage you with intimidation. Intimidation. It's a force. It's a force. Like I said now, Joshua said, those of you who are priests, go and carry the ark. You will step into the river first. Somebody said, this river that is overflowing East Banks is what you want me to go and die first. The moment he said, the priest will step in first, one Levi said, it don't do. It don't happen. Since they refuse to allow me to be, since they refuse to allow me to be a priest, it's today we will know. People began to say things. Somebody said, I knew it. That this is how priest, give me a name, was going to end his life. I knew it. The moment they said the priest will carry the ark and step into the water, people began to see things in their mind's eye. That's the power of fear. Listen to me. It happens to everybody. That's what you didn't know, but I'm here to let you know it happens to everybody. The big, the small, and the mighty all face fear. Fear is a powerful external force. And that's what they said. Cowards die 1,000 times before they are read death. The fearful say, the cowards say, there's a lion, in the road. These are external forces. Life is a product of forces. These forces are always and constantly acting on people. You are not alone. You are not the only person. There's hell without fear acting on you. You hear things. People will tell you things. That's when they will tell you stories of how it happened in their village. It's called fear. There's what we hear from people, and fear will grip your heart. Fear paralyzes. My pastor told me, Pastor Isaac Kano, he told me something. After praying with me, then he taught me about faith. That's the guy that taught us about faith then, back in the 90s. Pastor Isaac Kano in those days used to put his fingers into deaf ears and open them, about 8 of them. He taught us about faith. One day, after praying with me, he took me out. He cut down some flowers in his house. He had some flowers, so he was trimming them. Then he took me to one of the flowers he cut, one of the, stems. And he asked me, is this flower dead or alive? The stem had been cut off, but the leaves were still looking nice. So we examined it. It's been cut off, lying on the ground. But looking at it physically, it looked as if it was still alive. Then he told me something. He said, do you know that a thief can come to your house and kill you without gun? I was listening to him. He said, many people die from gunshots without bullet. But before you hear the sound, you're already giving up. Because you thought or you think there is a bullet in it. It's not every gun that has bullet. Then you told me that a snake you can be bitten by a snake and even die, whereas it was just a rope at your door post. A rope. Then it will be written in his obituary, killed by a snake. But it was not a snake, it was fear. Pastor Isaac Kanu taught me these things in his house. Many people touch a piece of wood at the entrance. Hey! They run inside and say that a snake had bitten them. But it was a piece of stick that touched their heel. When something touches you on the heel, you shout and run. A snake has bitten me. They go and pump into you anti-poisonous substances. Whereas nothing happened to you. You even vomit something. You vomit the poison out. You vomit things out. But it was just a piece of stick that hit you. Fear is always constantly acting on us. Fear. Paul said, fears within, troubles without. Fear is always acting on us as human beings. Fear of the unknown. Fear, my friend is always talking about the fear of the unknown. Fear of the unknown. Fear of death. Fear of failing. But life is a product of internal forces. Can you? Every great achiever has forces working on the inside of him. Every successful person can tell you that there are certain forces work on the inside of him. Can you listen to me this night? Listen to me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? You can survive even the worst of calamities if you can allow these forces to work on the inside of you. Recently, we know about the plane crash, the Indian plane crash, right? Moving from where Mumbai also to Heathrow, UK. How many people were in that plane? 200 and something people, right? Did they all die? I can't hear you. Did they all die? Did they all die? Why did he survive? Why did one person that survived survive? Why did he survive? Is it because he was sitting in the cockpit? Huh? Was it a product of where he sat? They can't hear me. Was he the only Briton there? Was it a product of his weight? A product of his, how many certificates he had? Product of what? What sustained him? What kept him alive? What made him? Listen to me, everybody is not dying. Everybody is not dying. Everybody is not dying. If you say you will not die, you will not die. If you want to clap, go ahead and clap. If you want to shout, go ahead and shout. Everybody is not dying. Listen to me, understand that everybody is not giving up the ghost for you to die. If you refuse to give up the ghost, somehow you will survive. I'm here to let you will survive. I said you will survive. I said you will survive. If you believe that, stand to your feet and help me shout glory. You will survive. Some of us have been hanging on there. Some of us have been hanging on. It's not as if things have been rosy. It's just that we decided to hang on. We decided to hang on. We decided to hang on. That guy, when they announce whatever they announce, every other person gave up the ghost. You had to give up the ghost. But he said, well, I've not heard for anybody who survived such a plane crash. The pilot just announced that we are already cruising at social level. I never hear that anybody survived it. But for me, I will survive it. I will. I don't care what happened to any other person. You know, screamings across the place. Hey, oh, ha ha. It's not. Ooh, hey. The plane had not touched the ground. But everybody sitting around him has already given up. People's BP shot up, pam. You are even talking about 150. Somebody has already reached 100. You see things happening, blood. Wow. That guy must have looked around. Everybody sitting in the same cabin with him already gone. The plane had not touched the ground. It's just that the pilot announced, we can't help it, we can't control it. They gave up. You could hear all kinds of screamings. Ooh, hey, oh, is this how we go? Hey, I said it. My mother said I should not go. My father said I should not travel. I knew it. I knew it. Jesus, so you failed me at last. And they kept giving up. Pam, 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 pam. If you could feel it, you will see spirits disappearing. Pam. This one spirit has gone. That's what spirit has. I will not give up. I will not die. Listen, if you say no to death, if you say no to failure, you will not fail. Do you hear what I said? If you say no to failure, you will not fail. Get me Luke chapter 15. Let's look at something. Courage. It's an internal force. Persistence is an internal force. Resilience is an internal force. Nobody can see it, but it's at work within you. Resilience. That resilience, persistence, is an internal force. You can't see it, but it's at work. Luke chapter 15, quickly. Somebody there? From verse 18. No, we can start from verse 13, quickly. Luke 15, 13. A few days later, we can even start from 11. To illustrate this point further, Jesus told them this story. A man had 2 sons. How many sons? Move. These 2 sons describe all of us. You are either the elder brother or the younger one. Don't just be looking as we're reading now. Put yourself in the shoes of these 2 people. The younger son told his father, I want my share of your estate now, before you die. This is courage. I know what you see there is greed. I know what you see there is, you can call that boy any kind of thing, but this boy was daring. Look, see, you are where you have been. You are where you have been. Because you are not daring. I will show you 7 activities, 7 actions of this boy that shows you that he's correct. He was a courageous guy. Did the father ever complain about this boy? So what is your problem? Are you his father? Who told you to go and call him prodigal son? Is it the father that called him a prodigal son? These are the kind of people that the father loves. Daring people. The younger son told his father, I want my share of your estate now before you die. So his father agreed to divide his wealth between his sons. Courage to initiate something dangerous. See, if everything you do is what is common, you will live a common life. Your life will be common. When they are calling people, they say, all the people that are like this, can you come out? You also come out. You are one of them now. If you must do something different, dangerous things. Look at this guy. Dad, I hear that people share their distance when they die. But can I tell you something, Dad? I'm a different breed. Dad, are you afraid of having a dangerous guy as your son? Must have been talking to the father. The father must have said, where is this boy heading to? Say, no, I like my son to be daring. He said, now, Dad, we are on the same page. I want my own share. I want you to give me share your will while you are alive. The dad said, what? He said, yes. That's what I want. I'm not ready to be. He had to bring me back again. I can't have 2 fathers. He told himself. So he went to the old man. The old man agreed. Courage to be different. Courage to do things differently. Courage to do what no other person has ever done. Next verse. Next verse. long after that, the young son, got together all he had, set off for a distant country, and they have squandered his wealth in white living. I know that's where you have problem. Squandered his wealth. See, the ones you have been preserving since, how far have you gone? You have been saving. You have been saving. You have been saving. You hear that, if you are going to make it, you have to learn how to save. All the while you have been saving since. Tell me, how much do you have in your account now? Can me ask somebody by your side, which formula are you using? How much are you using? How much? Ask him how much. Don't tell story. Tell us how much is in that account. I've been saving. This guy embarked on a dangerous trip courageously. Are you hearing me? Next verse, quickly. He was not afraid. He was not afraid to spend. Everyone that's afraid to spend will end up in poverty. Write it down, it's a law. Listen to me. For you to be rich, you need courage. It's not this thing you are doing, like this. Afraid of spending money. Have you ever gone out with a rich man? And you're asking me, Pastor, well, I don't even have one in my life. Don't worry, follow me to hit the next week. Since you don't have any rich man in your life, I'll be a rich man in your life. When you go out with rich men, you see them making orders. They relax. Okay? They don't ask questions. How much is that? No. They order what they want to eat. Did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said? That's why be careful who you marry. Brothers, are you hearing what I'm telling you now? If you don't have the capacity, don't go and marry anybody. Whatever, they don't ask for how much. It's when they are going, they give you the card for the bill. Swap it, palm. It pays off. Yes, Sister Kate. Because you said it's you, that's you. Others, keep looking, eh? Keep looking. Can somebody hit you and say, that's me? If you are still afraid, and every time you are listening, you'll be looking at your bank account, that shows you there's fear inside. That's fear. That fear is tormenting you. Fear is holding you. It is time to give off that fear. Can you hear me today? Something is about to happen in your life. You're about to step into a new capacity. Look at what happened. After that, he spent everything. There was severe famine in that whole country. And he began to be in need. Next verse. I know that's what you see. He began to be in need. Some people, this are the verses they like reading. My brother, be careful. That's how the prodigal son ended up being in need. That guy had confidence somewhere. Listen to me. The grace of God, we talk about the superabundant grace of God. It cannot finish. I wish you could tap somebody and tell me the grace doesn't finish. It's inexhaustible. Inexhaustible. God is not afraid of your failing. It's not the father of paupers. Listen to me. It is your father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. It's your father's good pleasure. Something must happen within you. You must start seeing God in a new way. What happened? So he went to hire himself out to a citizen. This guy was well trained. Out to a citizen of that country who sent him to his field to feed pigs. He longed to fill his stomach with the pods that the pigs were eating, but no one gave him anything. He said, don't worry. He must have told him, said, this guy, they don't know anything. They don't know who they're dealing with. I have the DNA of prosperity in me. Yes, you may see me eating with pigs, but there is capacity to make wealth. I didn't hear you. This week, something will happen to you. Some of you people that pack, you didn't get anything from your parents. It's only poverty. You didn't get any other thing from your parents. It's only poverty. When you earn salary, you start sharing it in your mind all night, sharing it. Lord, how will this money now take me through? The only thing you got, the only thing from your parents' DNA is poverty. In this meeting, that DNA is we are rearranging it. Somebody help me shout, we are rearranging it. We must acquire a new one. This guy said there, you may see me here eating with pigs, but within me there's capacity to eat with those that matter. See, he knew there will always be a tomorrow. It's a secret. Can you hear me? It's a secret. Listen to me. Even if you lose everything now, as long as you have God, you can still regret them. This guy had a father. He knew his father was alive. Make your mistakes before your father dies. This guy knew his father was alive. Let the worst come to worst. My father is there. That guy, my father knows how to make money. My father is rich. He has it all. My taking this thing and going away, my father didn't give me everything. Didn't give me everything. He knew it. Me, I knew it. He knows how to recreate it. So, what I'm getting now is just experience. I am not going to give up. I will bounce back again. That's a bouncing back. I said that's a bouncing back. That's a bouncing back. There is a God behind you. It's called your father. Next, when he came to his senses, this is where I'm going to. When he came to his senses, the courage to self-correct. Do you know one thing? Many of us discover our weaknesses, our mistakes, but you don't have the courage to say I'm wrong, to say I'm sorry, to say I missed it. Listen to me. If you can allow courage to take over you, you can say I'm sorry and you're still laughing. You can say I'm sorry and you're still smiling. You can say I was wrong or I missed it. Yet you are smiling. Because you know, even though you missed it, you know that you get it back again. You can go and put your money into a Ponzi scheme. Somebody is saying, Pastor, don't go that way. I just did. My body is still vibrating from it. Brother, don't allow that shock wave to kill you before your time. You will recover. I said you will recover. I said you will recover. I said you will recover. Now, you may have put your money into a Ponzi scheme. And Satan is telling you that is your whole life savings. Your whole life savings is gone. Listen to me. You can say, I was wrong. And I still be laughing. You can say, I was wrong. You can acknowledge that you are wrong and still be laughing. I don't mean that you'll be laughing in arrogance. I mean that you are laughing because you know there's a way out. You are laughing because you know God has not forsaken you. You are laughing because you know God will grant you a restoration. Can you understand me? Look at what he says. He said, when he came to himself, he said, how many of my father's hired men have food to spare? Courage to overcome shame. Courage to overcome shame. He said, me, I can never go back to him. Many people are dying because they don't have the courage to go back and say, I missed it. Can you hear me? Somebody said, instead, let me die here. Instead of let me die here. God, if you cannot help me out of here, let me die here. The Spirit is telling you, go back to your father. You say, I cannot face him, I will die here. You will die. You will die. It is fear of humiliation. It is shame that you are battling with shame. That is called shame. It is a force. It is an external force. When shame grabs you, it will pin you down and paralyze you. But courage will come. In this meeting, courage is coming. It takes courage to face your shame. Sometimes you run into a scandal. Can you hear me? Young people, can you hear me? Sometimes you run into a scandal. Scandals are normal. Help me hear someone say scandals are normal. You are not the first person to face a scandal. You will not be the last person. Sometimes some scandals are not even true. But there's nothing you can do about it. It has happened, it has happened. Sometimes some scandals are just a mistake that you made. Made a mistake and you took in. Somebody told you to go and remove the pregnancy. I'm here to let you know that you don't need to remove the pregnancy. You're not the first person that took in. You have taken in such as life. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Can you hear me? If you are hearing me, respond to me. You have taken in. Don't worsen the situation. Don't go to remove that pregnancy. Allow it to be. You mismanage resources. Hoping that you went and took your company money to invest in something, only to discover that you put it in a hole, in a pocket with holes. It is gone. And the scandal has broken out. The news is everywhere. He ate company money. It has happened. Don't complicate the matter by attempting suicide. Listen to me. It's not everybody that attempted suicide that was lucky enough to die. You can't hear me. You may attempt suicide, and after the damage had been done, you survive. Then you live for the rest of your life with the pains of the attempted suicide. And listen to me, people will... Listen. If you have children, they will live for the rest of their lives bearing the shame that you incurred for them. Their father died from suicide. Suicide is for people who are not courageous enough. What has happened has happened. It takes courage to face it. This guy decided to face his shame. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? He decided to face the shame. Hey, listen up here. That your marriage failed does not make you a failure. You are not the first person with a failed marriage. I have friends who have been married up to 5 times. And it keeps failing. Even the one they are married to now, I'm not sure it's going to last the next year. What can we do about it? This is life. Are they going to stop marrying now? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Should they not stop marrying because it's not working for them? What will we do? We continue attempting. We continue trying. You have to have courage to face your shame. Scandals break out. It didn't start with you. If it has happened, it has happened. Do you understand? Tell yourself it has happened. I'll continue moving. Somewhere along the line, they'll forget about that shame. In this town, I know people who had scandals. But after some time, everybody forgot about it. Life continues. If they committed suicide at that time, what will have remained is what the suicide they committed. And they will have ended their lives like that. Can you hear me tell somebody, I'm not giving up? Help me whisper to him, suicide is not an option. Suicide is for cowards. Every time you see somebody committing suicide, you better go and write their coward. Even in your generation, you will never come near me. See the name of behind it, the name of every suicide, everybody who committed suicide is the word coward. What are you facing that others have not faced? And can you help me ask somebody in the ear? I hope you're not planning suicide right now. Maybe you came here this night saying, let me just go. This is courage. If nothing happens after tonight, they will hear from me tomorrow. We are not hearing from you tomorrow. We are hearing from you now. I said we are hearing from you now. I can't hear you. I said we are hearing from you now. And what are we hearing? What are we hearing? Courage. We're making it together. Look at what he said. He came to his senses. He said, how many hired of my father's hired men have food to spare? And I'm here starving to death. Verse 18 rather. I can stop with that. I will set out. Get me King James Version. I will arise. That's the voice of courage. Huh? Courage to try again. You say, Pastor, how many times? Don't try now. Don't try many times. Pastor, let me just tell you, this is the 7th time. And the Bible says the righteous fall 7 times. I've already exceeded the limit. Come on, 7 times there does not mean you be counting. Huh? It means perfection. I will arise. I will go back to the same place we are fed. I will go back to the same place